Drea, oh.
But that's how it works. Like the Illuminati and all that stuff, like in selling your soul, and you supposed to keep it a secret in a secret society. That's really the secret. It's not even personal at the end of the day. It's just like, bruh, let that man speak for himself. He is his own man. Like, I feel like he a vegetable. He a vegetable. And that's why it's like, I feel bad for him.
So let me ask you this, because a lot of people are really wondering if this is true. Is it true that he didn't go to his mom's funeral?
Yes.
So Gucci Man did not go to his mom's funeral?
No. And if he want to be with Keisha, fine. That is fine. I'm not telling this man to leave his family, encouraging him to abandon his family. I just want him to wake up. Whoever this Gucci is, like, it's not the real Gucci, because ain't nothing similar. Like, a lot of people like talk about the tattoos, but the main thing I notice is his facial structure, his lips, his tongue, those little details, and his penis. You get what I'm saying?
Wait. They showed a different one? Is it a different one?
No, they didn't show it, but I'm telling you what I know.
Okay.
I'm telling you what I seen. I'm telling you.
How big was it when you saw it? So how did you feel when you saw Nicki's career taking off and Deb helping her? Did you ever feel like, damn, that could have been me?
No, I didn't. I didn't care. It wasn't that serious to me. I'm trying to tell you, I did not care.
So, okay, so you were basically the first lady of...
You were the first Entertainment. Yeah.
You were the first lady of LaFlair Entertainment.
LaFlair So Icy. LaFlair later on turned into So Icy, but yeah.
So where did it turn to Nicki? Like, how? So, because you was rapping with Gucci.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Nicki popped up, and then Nicki started hopping on all the songs, and she was on Slumber Party, and then we started seeing Mac Breezy less and less and less. So what was that like? I don't understand. That's the part that I feel like fans are they don't understand that. So when did Nicki come in the picture? Because Nicki started off with
Nicki came in the picture. Nicki started coming in the picture around 2007, 2008. I got with, you know, me and Gucci got a long history. You know, we from the same city. We grew up in the same neighborhoods and stuff like that.
Cause you was 17 when you met him, and he was...
No. I wasn't 17 when I met him. I was 17 when we started dating. I try not to talk about when long we've been, because it's gonna get a little...
But he was 24 when you started dating and you were 17.
But I had known him. I've been known of him, but we had started getting acquainted 3 years prior to when I was 17.
You want to know what's crazy?
24.
Okay, so, you know, as a beautiful girl, older men did talk to us. Like, I remember being 13, already fully developed, and there was lots of older men that was talking to me with no problem.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. So it's not just on Gucci, because I lived a fast life. I jumped off the porch real quick. My body, I looked like a grown ass woman. I looked like my body was like, you see the throwbacks, I looked like a stripper, and I was young. I had titties, but all that. So it's not like, you can't help it, but basically pretty much like he had his eyes on me for a long time, and he had been trying to holler at me for 3 consistent years straight. Every time I was already in a relationship, and I ain't gonna hold you, I was in relationship with grown men already.
I know. I was having grown men drive me to...
All my relationships been with older men.
I was
all the time he was trying to holler at me. I was living with men like at an early age. Like I was living with men. Cause that's because I was like, I lived a fast life. Like I got discovered and got into the music industry at an early age. So at that point, I'm grown. I'm making my own money. I'm paying my mama bills. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me nothing. Yeah, I'm not even around my family like that. I'm on the road. I'm live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even around my family like that till I come home off the road and stuff like that. So I was, even before I was heavily in, I was fast.
Okay.
I was fast, and I always dealt with older men, and they took care of me. And
so you said 3 years. So you started dating when you was 17. So he must have had his eye on you since you was 15, 16, 17. So if he couldn't, you guys would have started talking at 15.
But I was already dealing with other men, living with them, like living with them.
And he would have been like 19, 20. So, okay. Oh, so let's back to the Nicki part. So when did Nicki come in the picture, and then how did you start?
Nicki came in the picture when Deborah Anthony started managing Gucci.
Okay.
So before Deborah Anthony came in the picture, Gucci didn't have no manager. He had his label and he had his DJ was really playing the role of everything. He was wearing all the hats. His DJ Ace, DJ Ace, the South Top Dog, he's a big promoter and DJ, but he was doing all his mixtapes and stuff like that. He was wearing all the hats. So his DJ Ace was kind of playing the role of road manager. You know what I'm saying? DJ, like whatever. Handled all the stuff. But because we all know Gucci history and he beefed with a lot of people. Like he burnt a lot of bridges and he beefed with a lot of people. So at some point, Deborah Anthony was reached out to come and help Gucci clean his image up. You know what I'm saying?
What's your relationship like with Deb?
We cool.
So when Deb stepped into the picture, was she taking you guys all on? Because at the time you were with or she only wanted.
No, it was strictly for Gucci. It was to clean him up. I was signed to Gucci. Deb wasn't here for all of us. It was strictly, hey man, he need to get his act together. We need somebody, you know what I'm saying? He finna ruin it. You know what I'm saying? So have you ever watched Olivia Pope?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was basically like the crisis person, like Olivia Pope. Please come save him, help him, because he finna mess his career up. You get what I'm saying? So she came in and she kind of cleaned up his image and kind of just, so when that happened, you know, she started bringing in all her people and started pushing his people out.
And that's when Waka came, Nicki came.
So, well, I ain't gonna say she really wasn't pushing his people out. I'm the only one that got pushed out, actually.
Why do you think that she pushed you out?
Because I had too much influence over him.
Do you think that she thought you were a bad influence?
That's a good question. I think only she could answer that. I don't think I was a bad influence. If anything, before I got with Gucci, I was a good girl. He the one turned me out. So I was a good girl before I got with him. Like, yeah, I was from the streets, yeah, I was from the hood, but I was still a good girl. Oh, he did more damage to me than I did to him. I don't think he would think of like a threat. Like, well, I can't really get. He values her too much. He values like she's always gonna come first. So he gonna go to me like, you know how he's saying I'm his therapist, I'm his everything. That's how I was to Gucci. Like I was his everything. You get what I'm saying? So he would go to me whenever he need anything or like that. Like, so it was like I don't know, it was just like she got too much influence on him and I need to like get him like away from her because like we did have like a toxic, it was a lot going on. It was like it was toxic, but it wasn't toxic because of me. You get what I'm saying? It was toxic because we was deeply in love and I ain't gonna hold you. Like I was so, this is getting okay. So let me try to wrap this up a little bit. Well, I cannot speak for Deb on why she felt like I might have been not no good for him or what. I don't know how she felt. Well, actually, she came out and said it because somebody asked Messy Doll. I don't know. You know who Messy Doll is on TikTok? Yeah. A blogger had asked him about the Nicki in that situation, and she said that I was so in love with him, like I wasn't level head. I'm gonna have to send you the clip where you could take the quote what she said, and that's why she like invested more time in the Gucci. I just didn't want it like that bad like everybody else. It wasn't that serious to me. I was having fun with music. I guess I just didn't take it as serious as everybody else did. Yeah, I was working. I had to work ethic. I was working, but I'm not the type of person that you can get me to do anything. You gotta do X, Y, Z. I'm rebellious. I be like, nah, fuck that. I ain't I'm not going. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of doing everything that it take to get you where you need to be, like I'm like a moralistic person. I'm more so, if something don't sit right with me, I'm not gonna do it. So you could be like, she hard to work with, she hard headed, whoop the whoop the whoop. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
So being so close to the situation, what did it feel like when you saw Nikki taking off and you saw how her career just took, like?
Well, I want to clear the fact that that wasn't Gucci doing. That was Deb doing. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Deb is the one that brought her in. Deb is the one that brought the 1017 Brick Squad in. Like, she brought her kids in, and like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I could have still been in the picture, even though people wasn't investing and promoting me and giving me the exposure like that. I honestly feel like what it all boils down to is this: I was a threat. I was a threat. I was super talented. I was a super threat. Look good. You see how I look?
Really pretty.
I was good looking. I
You still
performed
are.
well. I write my own music. Like, I could do it all. But for some reason, I was a threat. And nobody, I don't know, people just was hating on me, like trying to sabotage me. I don't know what it is about me. Like, people just always tried to sabotage me. And I ain't speak out on a lot of things, but I'm at the point in my life where I'm older. You know, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here, and I don't want nobody painting no narrative. Like, I want to tell my own story. Everybody paint this narrative, and I just want to get the truth out there. You get what I'm saying? I want my story to be heard, and I want it to be heard right. So if you really wanna, I'm a threat. I'm a threat, and I don't know. People just was hating on me.
So how did you feel when you saw Nikki's career taking off and Deb helping her? Did you ever feel like, damn, that could have been me?
No, I didn't. I didn't care. It wasn't that serious to me. I'm trying to tell you, I did not care. Like, it wasn't that serious. I never wanted to be a rapper.
Really? You were
I never wanted to be no rapper. Like, that's what those people don't understand. I never cared. So it was like, I ain't give a damn. Like, I was like, cool, I'm just fall back. That was my, like, I bowed out gracefully. When I seen what was going on, they trying to push me out, usher her in. I bowed out gracefully because I'm like, it ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. What's meant for me is meant for me. You feel me? Like, if God want me to make it or he want me to be there, it's gonna happen. And it's gonna happen when he wanted to happen. So at the end of the day, I fell back and I just let everything transpire or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, even when I tried to do my own thing independently, even people were still going out the way to sabotage what I was doing on my own. Now, see, that's when I started really, like, taking that shit personal. Drea, Lucifer run the music industry, right? So I could have made it if I would have just went along with the program. It's real. That stuff is not fake. It's not some conspiracy. That stuff is real.
Why do you think they're trying to do that?
Why everybody hang on me, and why? That's a good question. I honestly believe it's the God in me. It's the God in me. Hey, it's my light, my glow. People is jealous. You know what I'm saying? People is just like, I don't know. I honestly think it's spiritual at the end of the day. I feel like if I was to really blow up and get my big break and become successful, I would really make a change in this world. I would really touch a lot of lives. I would really transform a generation. I would make a shift. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm a believer in Christ and I'm a child of God. So it might look like something on the outside, but what it all boils down to, like, Lucifer run the music industry, right? So I could have made it if I would have just went along with the program.
So you're basically saying that you didn't sell your soul.
Right.
Your soul wasn't for sale.
I wasn't willing to do that.
Was there ever a moment where you were at that crossroad where you were like, no, I don't? What was that moment like where you're like, I don't want it that, I don't want it that bad?
It was all in the I didn't know that that's what it was about, because I came in so early. But just like, at first I thought it was, I didn't know what, I didn't know what was going on. I had to start. It wasn't until I started like reading the Bible and doing research. Perfect example. You remember back in the day when they used to have those DVDs going around, the Illuminati conspiracies?
Yes.
That's when it clicked for me. That is when it clicked. I said, oh, now it all makes sense.
You were in those rooms? Did you ever see anybody doing anything weird? Did they ever have to dip off and do anything? Or that was way? Oh, okay.
I saw some stuff. I heard some things firsthand. Yeah. It's real. That stuff is not fake. It's not conspiracy. That stuff is real. And when I was hearing about it, I was like, yeah, right. Right. When I was hearing about it, I was like, yeah, right. But then when I started just researching it and paying attention, I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like the audacity, the God. Then when Lucifer and all this stuff and started, like, I'm like, Lucifer and the devil, when they started saying, like, I'm like, wait, what? So then I started reading the Bible. It's all in there. It's all in there. Then I started praying to God even more, even harder. Like, God, because I know, like, this is what I enjoy doing. So I'm like, well, you gave me this gift. Why would you give me this gift if you didn't want me to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Is it me, or does it feel like we're living in the end times? Doesn't it?
We definitely are.
Everything is crazy right now. It feels so crazy. Even the air, everything just feels like something about to happen. It's on edge. Everything is on edge.
You know when it really felt, when the shift really, the air changed, and when Trump became president the second time around, my word.
It was like,
girl, everything, it was so dark. It was just like, I knew this is finna not end well at all. But even way before that, way before that, I been knew it was in the end times. But back to the Illuminati stuff. So, when I started doing the research and stuff like that, see, when I read all the Illuminati documentaries and stuff like that, then I started reading the Bible. I always read the Bible, but I was searching for answers. So when I started reading the Bible and I found out about witchcraft and the spiritual realm and all that, and the government and all that, it's all in the Bible. So I was like praying to God, like I asked God for discernment so I can understand and I can see. So I can see and understand what was going on. So I won't be tricked, and I won't, you know what I'm saying, protect me and all that. Boy, did he grant me the discernment. Lord, I didn't even know what I was praying for. One of my friends' daddy, Reggie, my friend Melissa, daddy, he was like, man, you getting in this music industry. I'm proud of you, successful. But, he was like, be careful, because Lucifer run the industry. And I believe everything he was saying, but he just kept saying, he was like, just ask God for discernment. So, I didn't really know what that was. I was like, I didn't even know what he was talking about. Then I went and I prayed for it. The next day I woke up seeing and hearing things in the spiritual realm. And I was like, whoa. He just gave me this power. Like, I had gifts. I woke up the next day with gifts. I could see, hear everything in the spiritual realm. And this shit was spooking me out. It was spooking me out. And yeah. And so what happened was I started fearing. I started getting scared for real. Right? Because all this stuff, everything that you heard, is all true. All of it. It's all true. And when God revealed it to me and he was showing me, I was like, why is he showing me this? He started talking to me, and I can't tell everything that he told me. He showed me things. I saw things, and I kind of kept it to myself. But I went through episodes, like I'm diagnosed with bipolar, all that, schizophrenic, like all this same stuff Gucci got, I got it too. You get what I'm saying? And so he going through his spiritual warfare, I'm going through mine. But the problem is we got soul ties. And so I had to keep praying to God to break that soul tie, the stronghold that Gucci Man got on me. So do you think that paranoid schizophrenia, you think it's a spiritual thing? Because yes, my aunt had it, and yeah, I think it's a spiritual thing. It's spiritual. So how did you first get diagnosed? Like, when did it start happening? And then why is there so many people in the industry that have this? Because I would say, even if from Atlanta, off the top of my head, Young Dro,
Gucci, Webby, they have all spoke on how they have bipolar schizophrenia, and that's just
I
3.
think we God's chosen ones. I think we God chosen ones, and the enemy know that, and so he gonna do anything to get us to come over to his side. Still kill, destroy. And when we don't go, when we won't sell our soul, when we won't sell our soul and we won't serve Satan, then that's what we get. When we try to speak the truth and go through, like, that's when we get labeled as crazy and stuff like that, and we go through stuff because the enemy bring everything he can at us to you know what I'm saying, like, to kill us, to like make us look discredible, and, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
How does it happen? What is happening 5 minutes before an episode? Or how do you know when an episode is going to happen? And when was your first episode?
Well, it's different for everybody. I can't speak for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I believe Keisha when she said he'll start putting periods after everything. Like, that was a red flag. I believe her. But you hear that shit in the background?
A little bit. Is a dog?
No, I'm in the studio. I'm in the studio getting the song mix that I put out. Cause we about to put it out on all streaming platforms. We finna go crazy with the single music video, everything.
It's doing good. I just checked it.
Hello? What's up, Mom? What the hell going on? You seen that interview?
No, I did.
Now, man, Bre Z, I know you know the truth. And do, let me talk to him.
Get out. Free Gucci. Get out. Free Gucci.
Is you thinking what I'm thinking? Man, some ain't right. Gucci, is you in there? It's so blank twice. Is that your handler or your wife? Cause some ain't right.
You did.
That's like 20,000, I think, right now.
Yeah, but that don't really count because it went to YouTube last. It went on social media first. Then everybody started sharing it. Like, Tasha K, the one broke the damn.
Right.
She the one put it out first. She put it out first, and then everybody else started reposting it. People think that I went and paid the blogs to post it. No, I didn't. Posted it. I made the song. I posted it on my Instagram. Tasha K, I've been knowing her for like a year now. You get what I'm saying? So when she interviewed me a year ago, she only put my interview on her website behind the paywall. So everybody think this a new interview. This interview, but when I put out the, yeah, it's that interview is old. It's almost a year old. So she only put it on her website, like, behind the paywall. But when she put my song out, she saw my song on my Instagram, and she posted it on her page, and then that shit just started going viral. And then she was like, I'm gonna just start using the clips, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube, because she never put it on YouTube.
Yes, and I watched it. So what did you think about the Gucci Man and Keisha Kior interview on The Breakfast Club? What were you thinking when you were watching it? Because I'll tell you what I was thinking, and everybody in the comment section has something to say. What were you thinking?
Tell me what you was thinking.
Drea,
you supposed to be uplifting him and empower him and speaking affirmations and uplifting his spirit. Not saying you're sick, you're weak, you need me. What? That is demonic as fuck. That is demonic. So I go in the booth, and he was like, yeah, say it again. And I was like, is you rolling? And he said, keep saying it. I was like, is you rolling? And then they just started.
Bitch, I might be.
That's how it happened.
Wow.
I didn't even. As far as like the music, all I ever asked for was my credit for what I contributed to the songs. So all the songs that I wrote hooks and verses on, you get what I'm saying? I'm entitled. I should be entitled to the percentages for what I contributed to those records. What did I do to deserve this? I don't even care what people got to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my story out. I want the truth to be out. Because they don't know. They just fans. These folks don't know. They wasn't there. They don't know what happened to me. And nobody's speaking out. Nobody taking up for me. all my celebrity industry friends who I thought, well, you ain't got no friends in the industry. That nigga stole my ideas. He felt like he used me
Yes,
till he
I watched
discarded
it.
me.
I watched it.
You get what I'm saying?
So, what did you think about the Gucci
He had me in
Man
the studio.
and Keisha Kior interview on The Breakfast Club? What were you thinking when you were watching it? Because I'll tell you what I was thinking, and everybody in the comment section has something to say. What were you thinking?
Tell me what you was thinking.
I had to make a whole video on it because I'm just watching it like, you guys. Like, I'm looking
But
around like,
we all feel the same way. There's nothing that I can tell you that ain't nobody else said. It's not even personal at the end of the day. It's just like, bruh, let that man speak for himself. He his own man. Like, I feel like he a vegetable. He a vegetable. And that's why it's like, I feel bad for him. Everybody keeps talking about his obsessed, bitter ex-wife, ex-girlfriend. She obsessed and she want him back. No, I don't. I'm happily married. You know what I'm saying? It's just not right. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. You get what I'm saying? Like, just to see him not can't be his own man, can't speak up for himself, can't recall nothing. She got to say, I didn't like to see. It was not good to see. Then, like, if you know he dealing with he battling mental health issues or whatever, why would you keep telling him you're sick, you're weak, you're sick? That is the enemy. That is the devil. You get what I'm saying? Like, why would you if you want to help him, you supposed to be uplifting him and empower him and speaking affirmations and uplifting his spirit. Not saying you're sick, you're weak, you need me. What? That is demonic as fuck. That is demonic. And everybody keep talking about some shit. Y'all don't know. That hoe is the devil. That hoe is a serpent in sheep's clothing. She is the devil.
Has anybody said anything? Because you've been making videos, you've been speaking your mind online, and there is money that you say is owed to you, and rightfully so. You're on some of the biggest. First of all,
forget being on. I wrote those songs.
Let's talk about it. Honestly, let's talk about it. Pills. Do you know how crazy? First of all, I want to talk about that because when that song came out, it was like the mascot for ecstasy. And all of a sudden, ecstasy was flooding the streets and everybody had a pill and everybody was rolling. And you were singing on the song, "Is you rolling?"
But guess what? I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. I never did drugs. I don't know if you know. I explained how that song came about.
Like, how did it come about?
I don't do drugs. I never encourage nobody to do drugs. You know what I'm saying? I asked him, is he rolling? And he told me, bitch, I might be. And I told my friends, girl, he geeked up. And he said, bitch, I might be. And then he was like, yeah, that's the hook, go in there. We was in the studio. Like, all right, so basically we had a studio session scheduled with Zaytoven. And he was late to the studio session. And it was me, I had my cousin in there, and he come rolling in there with Shotty Low. You know what I'm saying? Late as hell to the session. So at this point, like, I'm aggravated. And when he came in there, he started talking, and I knew instantly that he was high. If all Gucci Man fans, like, if you a day one Gucci Man fan, y'all know all his different eras, right? Yep. So this era, Pills came a year or two after Go Ahead. So when he started popping pills, I instantly knew, because his voice would get super like that. So when I heard him talk, I said, girl, he high. I said, you rolling? Gucci, you rolling? Bitch, I might be. Now, when you get to talking to me crazy like that, bitch, I know you high. Bitch, because, he real respectable, like, love. So when he get to doing all that extra shit, bitch, I'm like, all right now.
Take it easy.
And then I'm like, forgive him, y'all, girl. He geeked up. yeah, there's a hook. Go on in there, lay that down. Go on in there, lay that down. I'm looking at this nigga like, is you serious right now? I'm dead serious. Go in there and lay that down. Then I'm like, what is going on? Okay. Mind you, I'm still his artist. You get what I'm saying? I'm his artist, I'm his girlfriend, all that. So I go in the booth. And he was like, yeah, say that again, say it again. And I was like, is you rolling? Is you rolling? And he said, keep saying it. I was like, is you rolling? And then they just started.
Bitch, I might be. Bitch, I
That's
might
how it
be.
happened. I didn't
Wow.
even get, I don't have no verses on that song for a reason because I don't do drugs.
Mm-hmm.
I was only on the hook because I'm not finna put a verse on here talking about doing drugs. I don't do drugs. All I do is drink. That's why I didn't put no verse on it. We did other songs that day, but I didn't put no verse on that song because I don't
Did
do
you know
drugs.
that was going to be a classic when you did
Hell
it?
no.
What did you think when it started taking off? And then everybody started doing pills.
I didn't think nothing of it. That was already going on. It just popularized it. It was already going on where I was from. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gullible like that. I never been that gullible like, oh, cause somebody's saying how cool popping pills is. Let me go try it. I wasn't built like that. So I didn't get it. I was just doing my music. I was just doing my part. I didn't get it. Just because somebody make a song, that's their experiences. It doesn't make me curious. Like, ooh, let me go see how that feel. Now,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk about the money that you say is owed to you. Break that down for everybody so we understand exactly what you're saying. You didn't get the rights to any of your music and you haven't gotten paid anything.
So basically, when I say, all right, 20 decades, not 20 decades, 20 years, 2 decades, 20 years, because it's been 20 years since those songs been released.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the biggest songs. I did other songs, but we just gonna stick with the most popular ones. So, as far as what Gucci owed me, he owed me his life. Y'all talking about money. That man owed me his life. But we'll just start with the music, and then we'll get to that later. So, as far as like the music, all I ever asked for was my credit for what I contributed to the songs. So all the songs that I wrote hooks and verses on, you get what I'm saying? I'm entitled. I should be entitled to the percentages for what I contributed to those records. And when it comes to how all that's accumulated, it's accumulated through now streaming, radio play, ringtones were sold, like album sales, all type of money that I missed out for performance. Because when you perform a song, you get paid for that. So I'm missing all type of money.
Mm-hmm.
And it was stolen from me. I was a minor. I didn't know nothing about the music industry. I didn't know nothing about split sheets. I had a manager to handle that for me. My manager had an entertainment lawyer. They were supposed to look out for my best interest. That's what I hired them for. I didn't know that's what I got you for. And Gucci was my man. Now signed to his label, kind of just like how Kirk and Rashida was. Like Rashida was the talent. Kirk managed. He handled the business. They was business partners. But he was the business. She trusted him to do that. You get what I'm saying? It worked out for Rashida and Kirk. It worked out for Beyonce and Jay-Z. It worked out for some people. For some people, missing business. Some people missing business pleasure worse.
Mm-hmm.
Some people missing business pleasure. It's about the people. If you get with somebody and you mix business and pleasure, if this person is solid and honest and got your best interest, it will work. Mm-hmm. But when you got somebody that's just out for themselves and selfish and self-centered and shiesty and snake and all those things, then somebody gonna get the short end of the stick. Mm-hmm. But then it's a lot of stuff that happened personally in the relationship, like on some street shit. You get what I'm saying? Because he a street nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I put in a lot of work for him in the streets. So, like, by street law, he owed me. You get what I'm saying? Because I put a lot of work in the streets for him. You get what I'm saying? And when it comes to his court, when it comes to his cases, I helped him. I want to say this the right way without incriminating myself. How can I articulate this without incriminating myself? I don't want to say. Let me think about. I don't want to word this the wrong way, but you get what I'm saying.
You helped him in cases.
Let's just say because of me, he was able to. So because of me, he was able to be free or let out of some prison stints that he had. So It's a lot. So when I started throwing, no, they go, how much you think he owe him? And I started throwing out millions. Everybody told me I'm tripping. Them songs they went platinum. They wasn't number one, and them songs wasn't that big, and them songs was underground, and they ain't make that much money. You tripping? Why would you think? We talking about 20 years. We talking about a song that is still in rotation 20 years from now. And we're talking about when I signed my deal, I never got a signing bonus. If you notice, every artist that he signed, they get at least $1 million just to sign up front.
How much did Gucci sign you for?
Nothing. I didn't get nothing. That was my man. Why would I charge my man to sign me? I didn't get no money up front. I didn't charge him for no features. Why would I charge my man for a feature? That's my man. I'm just making music with you. Then he didn't give me my writing credit. You get what I'm saying? The only money I made was show money, feature money, and he was even stealing my feature money.
Oh my gosh.
He was stealing my feature money because, like, our in-house producer was Zaytoven. But if we go out and we go do a show somewhere and they be like, I want to do a song with Bre Z, or maybe they want to do a song with Gucci, but they can't afford Gucci. So, like, well, can we get a song with Bre Z then? He was like, yeah. And so I'm his artist, so he'll take the money, have me go in the studio, record the song, and when I'm done recording, I'm like, okay, well, my money, Gucci got it. Think Gucci gave me my money?
No.
So I mean, they're working for free. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much stuff that went on, that transpired, that people don't even know about. And it's just dirty. People just been doing me dirty for years and years. And that's why I retired. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm done with this shit.
Do you think that he took advantage of you because you were young?
Yeah, of course, duh.
Wow. So how do you feel?
And instead of people feeling sorry for me or trying to get justice, people want to place the blame on me and act like, I don't know. I don't even care what people got to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my story out. I want the truth to be out. Because they don't know. They don't know. They just fans. These folks don't know. They wasn't there. They don't know what happened to me. And nobody's speaking out. Nobody taking up for me. All my celebrity industry friends who I thought, well, you ain't got no friends in the industry.
Right. Where's Waka? Where's Deb?
I know everybody.
Have you tried to reach out to Deb or Nikki or anyone?
Deb number. I can call Deb right now.
Has she said anything about this? Because she was there.
Of course she was there. What you mean have she said? What you mean? What you mean have she said anything about what's going on now, or just over the time, like, period?
Like, in general, does she still have a relationship with Gucci where she could influence some kind of like fixing?
I don't think her and Gucci cool, but okay. Me and Deb is cool. Like, I'm not holding no grudge. Like, at the end of the day, I don't feel no type of way about, I'm just fighting for what's rightfully mine at this point. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not holding no grudge against nobody. It was a lot of people that did some fucked up shit to me. And I'm sorry for cussing on your platform.
It's okay.
I have the capacity to not cuss, but I'm just trying to give it to you real raw. I'm just trying to give you my true feelings. This is really how I feel. And it's like, as far as like Deb, they don't care about me. They don't care what happened to me. Like, she care about, like, when you hear Deb talk about, well, she'll tell people, I love Bre Z. I love Bre Z. And we cool, we cordial. But when she talk about Nikki, she be like, that's my baby. That's my child. That's my daughter. And she say the same thing about Gucci, but she don't feel the same way about me. But when we was like all together living under the same roof, when we was all a team, a unit, she fake like she felt like that about all of us. But I was treated a certain type of way, like the black sheep. Then I got pushed out. And, like, that's a good question. Mm-hmm. Why? What did I do to anybody? That's what I want to know. What did I do to deserve this kind of treatment? What did I do? You know what's funny? You know what's weird? Nobody can name something that I did, like, you get what I'm saying, to deserve this. What did I do to deserve this? Why can't I get what's rightfully mine? When I first, like, tried to speak up on it, and it hit the blogs and neighborhood talking all that, all the new artists Gucci working with, that one of them rapper girls came out and she was like, nah, Gucci, That's not my experience. He look out for all of it, like he did right by all of us. So I'm lying or I'm telling stories on him. Didn't nobody believe me. Everybody thought I was clout chasing. How am I clout chasing? I am the clout. That nigga stole my ideals.
Drea, oh.
That nigga stole my ideals. He felt like he used me and he discarded me. You get what I'm saying? He had me in the studio working. He was stealing my ideas, listening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Taking all my ideas, and he'll take off and he'll run. Like, anything I'll be in the studio recording, he'll go make his own version of it and put it out. You know what I'm saying? And we can go into all the different songs but that shit don't even matter. I ain't got to prove that to you at this point. It's just like.
When is the last time that you spoke with him? The last conversation?
I spoke to him a couple times before he went before he went in jail this last time.
Would you say that was the last?
So what was that? It was that like 2013, 14? Well, I don't remember what year that was. I know he got out in like around 2015, 16, right?
Yeah.
So it was before he went in the last time. But then, let me tell you something. Like, even though he was doing me dirty and all that shit, all that foul shit, that's just who he was. I knew what I signed up for when I got with him. I ain't even gonna take that shit. I ain't even take that shit personal because that's just who Gucci was. He was a janky ass. So I said he was just like a cutthroat ass nigga.
I'm a dog. I'm a dog.
I knew what I was dealing with. I knew what I signed up for. So I ain't take that shit personally. It is what it is. Like, he was doing other people. He did other people like dirty too. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't take it personally. It is what it is. You want to be with him, so it is what it is. That's what you signed up for. All right, cool. I need people to understand, like, I left Gucci. He didn't leave me. I left him. I got tired of just being drugged, just being taken advantage of, just being taken used. But I stayed around so long because I really did love him. And it was hard. It was just hard the heart wants what the heart wants. You get what I'm saying? But it came to a point where I said, man, bro, like, I got to leave you because when it gets to a point where you start loving a man more than you love God and more than you love yourself, that's the problem. And I knew then, I was like, damn, I'm tripping. I love this man more than I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, I gotta let him go. I gotta let him go. And I just started cutting him off cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? I just came to a decision. I was in my townhouse. I'm gonna say 2009. I was in my townhouse. No, 2010, 9. I started getting fed up in 2009. By 2010, I was like, I'm finna cut this nigga off cold turkey. Like, no access to me, no nothing. Block this nigga. You know what I'm saying? The last time I saw him physically in the flesh was 2010 at Patchwork Studios in Atlanta. All the other times was through the phone and shit. And he always try to get me to come, pull up on him, and I just wasn't going for it. Like I said,
was that the real, like, that's the one that you remember?
So this was, I need to give you the pictures. They on my Facebook page.
Okay.
But so you can see which Gucci man this was. Like, go to Facebook. So this was Gucci man with the ice cream cone on his face and the ice cream chain. And I saw him he asked me to bring Zykeria down in my family. He was in town recording and he wanted to see them. So we came down to the studio or whatever. The pictures on my Facebook in real time. They some real bad pictures though, because I didn't take them with my phone. My auntie took the pictures with her. I didn't even get in the pictures with him because I told you I was like, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to take no picture with you. But it's only pictures of him, like our daughter, and my cousin Ebony, and my auntie Ann, and Waka Flocka. Them the only people like in the pictures or whatever. So basically, I hadn't seen him in a long time or whatever, and I was just like, it was weird. It's like, damn, Gucci look different. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, the first thing I noticed was he had black fake fingernail polish on his hand. I was like, the fuck you got black fingernail polish on your hand for? What made you do that? And he really couldn't give me no explanation. I was like, oh, so you a rock star now, huh? And he was like, that what that mean? Oh, that what that mean? And I was like, how you don't know what that represent and you painted your nails black? I had to tell you what that meant. And he was acting weird. Like, he was acting like he didn't know, like walking on eggshells, like you don't know how to act around, like pretending. It was like a pretend, like a program. And when he was just acting weird, talking weird. Oh, I'm gonna tell you. All right, so let me tell you another thing that was weird, right? Before we was getting ready to leave, because I really we wanted to stick around for a minute, but he wanted to see us real quick. We took some pictures or whatever, and then we was getting ready to leave, and he was like, he was like, meet me at the strip club. He's like, when I finished my studio session, meet me at the strip club at Club Blaze. It was Blaze and Saddles Club Blaze on Moreland in East Atlanta, right? That was his favorite strip club. So he was like, meet me up there. I'm gonna come up there when I leave the studio. And he handed me $300. That was the red flag. The black nail polish was the first red flag, and I could have gave him a pass if he could have gave me a legitimate explanation. But the fact that he didn't know why he was wearing black nail polish, I was like, because the Gucci man I know ain't gonna do nothing suspect. He don't play that gay stuff. He don't play no sissy punk shit. I'm a street nigga. So anything that's reminiscent of that, he not going for it. So I was like, that's wow. This what the industry do to you. They just change you. You know what I'm saying? So it's the Hollywood shit. I guess he a rock star. He was making music, rock star, lifestyle, don't make
it.
Yeah, like I was with him around that time too. Like it was like he said my auntie name in that Drunker Than Tasty. That's
still the one that we remember. That's still the Gucci we remember.
Right. This was before he went with change when he got out of the prison. That's why I thought we think something happened to him in prison.
Yes.
So you said, did you see anything?
Yes.
In the industry, like, did you see some weird shit? I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get you. So, bam. So that was that. And then when he had gave me the $300, told me to meet him at the strip club. Mind you, I'm already like, we fighting, we going back and forth. I don't fuck with you. So if you trying to win your girl back, right? Why would you give me some petty ass $300? What the fuck am I supposed to do with $300 at the strip club? Nigga, we some ballers. Like, Gucci is a big trick. He the type of nigga that'll go in the strip club and pay every dancer in there they whole shift, night shift, to go take off work and go hang out with him at another strip club. Like, that's the type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? $300, nigga, I ain't seen you in months. Like, and you gonna give me $300? If you just saying, here, $300, alright. But he was like, here, $300, meet me at the strip club. I was like, what the fuck is what the fuck supposed to do with $300? Right? I know that sound petty, but
no,
I know that sound petty, but I'm saying this nigga is tripping. So then, when we was in the studio, he had a couple of partners in there, right? And all right, so I can see in the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? I just have a gift to see in the spiritual realm. So when I say there wasn't him, when I looked through his eyes, he wasn't in there. It was like his flesh and bones, but his soul, like he wasn't, his spirit, his soul wasn't in there. It was like the enemy, like, nah, nanny, boo, boo, yeah, I got this nigga type shit.
Like it
was like place? Lucifer in there, like, yeah, nanny, boo, boo, got him. Yeah, type shit. But only I can see that. I can't tell nobody. I can only see that in the spiritual realm with my third eye. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, bam. So the enemy is like taunting me. He taunting me, right? So then the spirit started jumping in other people. I started seeing spirits jump in different people in the studio.
Whoa.
Yeah, but that's how it worked. Like the Illuminati and all that stuff, like, and selling your soul, and you supposed to keep it a secret in a secret society. That's really the secret.
Mm.
That's really the secret. It's one of the secrets, but I don't know everything. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm spilling all the beans because I'm ready for Jesus to come back and shut all this shit down.
Mm.
I'm ready for Jesus to come back and shut all this shit down because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of going through turmoil. I'm sick of going through hell. I done been through the valley of the shadow of the death. Okay? I'm tired. I is tired, boss.
Mm.
So, like I said, just because I cut him off, like, that's my family member. Like, I still care about him. I want the best for him. And if he want to be with Keisha, fine. That is fine. I'm not telling this man to leave his family, encouraging him to abandon his family. I just want him to wake up, snap out of it, get control. You deserve to be, your own man. You deserve to have your independence. You deserve to have your voice. You just be you. You can be with her and you can still be a better person and still be you. But when I'm saying, like, this, whoever this Gucci is, like, it's not the real Gucci because ain't nothing similar. Ain't nothing. His facial structure, like the way that like a lot of people like talk about the tattoos, but the main thing I notice is his facial structure, his lips, his tongue,
Yep.
those little details, and his penis. You get what I'm saying? I know that.
Wait. They showed a different one? Is it a different one?
No, they didn't show it, but I'm telling you what
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I'm telling you what I seen. I'm telling you
How
his
big was it
penis,
when you saw
everything.
it?
So when the real Gucci man penis was like, it was a grower, not a shower.
Okay. Like a little thick and then you know.
So when it's limp, it's small as hell, but it was a grower, not a shower.
Okay.
And the dick was, it was the sex guy and was good. He knew what he was doing.
You look like
we wasn't working with a whole lot, but what he had, he made it do what it do. You get what I'm saying?
Gucci look, you know, he had that bravado. He, you know, yeah.
Like, that nigga ain't never had no big dick. He must have had one of them surgeries where they extended. But then
Okay.
it's also it's a conspiracy theory. It was a movie that was called, well, it was like a movie, right? I forgot the name of it. Somebody gonna know what I'm talking about. But it was called, I forgot the name of the movie, but basically the movie was about talking about like a clone. You know what I'm
Is it Get
saying?
Out? It wasn't Get Out?
No. And it wasn't the Tyrone. This an old movie. It was talking about a clone. And the distinctive thing in the movie was the scrotum, like down there. I forgot the name of the
So you
movie. You
saying
gonna have
that
to
the clones got the bigger ones? They get the clone. Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
yeah.
that make if you gonna design something,
But
you might as
but
well.
it's like it's so many different conspiracy theories about, is it the real Gucci? Is it a clone? Is it MK Ultra? I believe all of it. I believe all the conspiracy theories are possible. I can't put my finger on which one. I can only know what I see, and what I see is not him. So I don't know if he's dead. I don't know if his soul is just gone and it's another demonic entity pretending to be him, or I don't know if they cloned him. That's possible. Or it could be just programming, MK Ultra, mind control. That's why he always got to stay with Keisha, because she's the handler. She's the one that's, make him be Gucci right now and then go back to being a vegetable. Be Gucci right now, then go back in the sunken place. She can turn it on and off type shit. You know what I'm saying? So all things are possible through Christ who strengthened us.
Do you know Hobson? Everybody's saying that it's Hobson in a bodysuit.
I've been personally playing for about 8 years now. It started around around Illmind 5 when that came out, because the song was so big, and then they told me I had to like kind of sacrifice something. They said you're gonna have to pay it back because you just put this information out there, and this is gonna put people in the wrong mindset of what we're trying to do in society. So they told me that if I don't do these list of things, then they're going to hurt my family or hurt, people that I really care about. And they told me to go to this office. It was on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. And then when I went in, I asked them over the phone, what are they going to have me do? They said they couldn't tell me. And then when I went into the office, They sat me down and like it was like a all white room, and they opened one of the doors, and it had a Gucci suit.
Did
Yeah,
you see
I don't
that?
know. I keep seeing that. I saw the videos. I don't know who that dude is. I didn't know. I had never heard about him until the Gucci Man's conspiracy. So I can't vouch for that because I don't know who he was.
He
He
was a
do look
popular artist.
similar, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know what I feel in my heart? I feel like they got that nigga caged up somewhere in the damn
Mm,
dungeon or something. Like,
mhm.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can just feel it in my heart. Like I tell you, it's a soul tie.
Cause you
When he
said
it's like when he go through his episodes, I really think, you know how the world saw me going viral, going crazy and shit. I really think when I'm going crazy, he going crazy. You see how Keisha was like, he didn't have episode plenty time, but she try her best to keep it quiet and don't let the world see it. She don't want
mhm.
nobody to see him vulnerable going through all that. I honestly think at the same time I be going crazy, he be going crazy at the same time. I
Wow.
honestly feel like that. We just don't see him when he do it. But now they coming out with this
Did you
book.
guys do something that was there ever something like, because if you say it's spiritual, did you guys ever make a pact or do any kind of like something latch on? Because you said you don't do drugs, so
No.
what do you
You know
think?
what? I think we never did no witchcraft. We never did no blood pact. We never did no spiritual marriage. We never did none of that. The only thing that can make sense to me is that
Drea, oh.
we never did no witchcraft. We never did no blood pact. We never did no spiritual marriage. We never did none of that. The only thing that can make sense to me is that maybe we were soulmates, or at some point
Maybe it
was.
was the music. Maybe somebody was doing something with the music. I don't know.
I don't, maybe somebody did something, like, or maybe somebody did something to me. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe somebody got something on me that's attaching me to him. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Mm.
I don't know what it is. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. But all I know is that I was going through a spiritual warfare. I'm still going through it. And I'm just fighting every day. I'm just fighting. I'm really a warrior.
What brings it on? And how do you feel it coming?
What brings it on is okay, put it like this. Ever since I was a kid, man, the devil had it out for me. Little did he know I had some angels looking out for me. Touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm. By his word I shall abide. Therefore I won't be alarmed. The enemy swarming in, so I put my armor on. Go to war about my Lord, because he'll never steer me wrong. I'm religious about my faith and I don't play about my Savior. Screaming Team Jesus from Atlanta to Decatur. This world we living in, it's like we in our last days. Why did it take COVID-19 for us to come together and pray? Well, what can I say? I guess we learned a lesson. Maybe this time it'll teach us not to take our life for granted. Granted, we live in the sin, but Jesus paid the price. But instead we go against him when we know what's wrong from right. Maybe it's always been me. Take Gucci out of the equation. Maybe it's just the enemy fucking with me and using people that I love that's close to me to kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But all I can tell you is I ain't telling no lies. All I have to do is speak my truth. And people come to me asking because they know I knew the real Gucci. And they see what's going on, even if that's really him. Cool. They did something to him, witchcraft, voodoo. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it need to be investigated. Just put it like this. I just feel like, let's just say, that's the real Gucci man. I think he in the conservatorship, and I want him to get out of it. I want him to be free. Let's just take all this spooky shit out. Let's just take all the spooky and spiritual shit out. And let's just say, all right, Gucci in the conservatorship. They admitted that he's in the 5150, and Keisha got power control and power of attorney, and she controlled everything, and he can't do that for himself. So he's handicapped. He's a vegetable, and I want to pray to God that he, becomes stronger, and he can, just get back to being his original, authentic self, but a better version.
Because they basically did admit that in the interview. That is true. She says that she has basically control over him. She's stronger than him. So there is something going on there.
But you're the only person that I can have this the with, because this is something that you specialize in.
Well,
the things I'm saying to you, I cannot say to nobody else. And that's why you're the only person that I would speak to in depth about this, because you're the only person with the understanding. And you're not going out your way to make me look crazy and to pass judgment on me.
Because
you're just looking for answers.
Yes, and honestly, my parents are from Ghana, so I'm African, but I was born in Chicago.
Okay.
But when I went back to Ghana, I saw firsthand that everything is spiritual. They don't tell us the truth. They don't tell us the whole story here in America.
Yeah.
When I went back to Ghana, there's actual organizations that do witchcraft, and that's norm. Like, people lose their lives and go crazy because of people that put spells on. Like, you can't talk about stuff like that here because people don't understand it. But when I went back to Ghana, I was like, oh, it's the normal. People know, like, people stay
it's
straight up.
It's normal here now.
It is, but it's like taboo. Now. It's taboo. Another thing, I'm gonna get back to that too. Another thing, a lot of people that you feel like are coming at you, that are people in the comments or people trying to leave you messages that are crazy, those are bots, okay? People and organizations have millions and millions of bots. And I know that because I've worked at big companies. Like, they have bots that are controlled with narratives.
So them ain't even real people.
No, it's people that are...
They just trying to control narratives in the algorithm.
Yes, they're people that are intentionally they'll send to throw you off or just to aggravate you, to argue with you. So it might be somebody in the comments that says something crazy just to argue with you. It's a bot. And it might be one person controlling 1,500 bots. It's starting to come out now. Meg Thee Stallion even talks about it. She said are bots.
When y'all know people get paid to talk crazy about me. Like, don't it seem a little weird, like how overwhelming a lot of Megan Thee Stallion hate seem? Like, that don't seem right, do it? It's not, because people are getting paid to do this. These are bots. These are paid people. Like, if you scroll through some of these people's tweets, it'd be a man that been tweeting about sports for 8 years. Now all of a sudden, he just hate Megan Thee Stallion. These people are getting paid to do this. Stop listening to them.
Tasha K had put it on her channel. It was like it was, I don't know where it was at. I think it was in China, Asia, somewhere, and they raided the place and shut down their whole operation. And that makes a lot of sense, because people, truth seekers and stuff like that, they want you to stop talking. They don't want the truth out there. So that's a tactic to frustrate you and just to intimidate you and just get you to shut up.
Make you feel crazy. So people's teams have bots. So it could be like, you could be beefing with somebody and all of a sudden you see YB is better in the comments, and it's their team with thousands of bots.
That is very relieving.
Yeah. So
thank you for that information, because people been coming for my husband. Everybody keep on saying, I feel bad for her husband. He married, she with him, but all she keep talking about is Gucci Man, and he's fucking with him. So now I'm gonna tell him, them ain't real people, them bot. So, oh my God, you don't even know the relief that made me feel.
It's true. A lot of people don't know, but it's true. You can even, I won't even get into all that, but it's true. So, okay, so you didn't really say a solid price. Like, what would be the solid price if you had to pick a price? I know it's probably hard, but if you had to pick
I don't care about no money.
But what do you think is owed to you if you had to put a figure on it? A good figure where you would be like, okay,
care about the money no more. You wanted me to give you, I put a number out there before. I said 20 million.
Okay.
No, I might have said 8. I don't even think I said 20. Oh no, I went on 2 different platforms. I think I said like 8 million on a progress report.
Okay.
And then I went on the Purple Shell podcast, and I was really being sarcastic. I said I want 20 million. I want $1 million for each year.
But listen, it's streaming. It is a lot of popular songs that you were on, so that's not hard to believe.
But it's beyond the music. TSD, like all the stuff that I went through. You forget, like they just trying to think about the songs. It's more than just the songs. It's the PTSD. It's the physical abuse that I went through. You get what I'm saying? You see all these people coming out, getting people put away. Bill Cosby. You see what happened to the dude for the island? What the island dude was that they had the
Jerry Jeffrey.
Yeah, and see how they doing Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Everything like, and this man is in jail behind stuff that been going on, and they put a case on him. I could do that if I wanted to. I never went and tried to sue him. I never went and tried to snitch on him, tell him so much stuff. So it's like I know all the dirt, all the like illegal stuff he done did, all the stuff he done took me through. You get what I'm saying? That it's like when he never got penalized when he physical assaulted me when he was on bond for that murder charge. They've been circulating that video for years. I keep on trying to get it snatched down, and they keep putting it back up, and people saying all this stuff about me. That's fucking up my mental health.
See, and I didn't know, and I think a lot of people didn't know the story behind it. So a lot of people, like I saw it on Media Takeout when I was a kid. I'm like, whoa, I never knew the story behind it. I actually just reposted it. I'm gonna take it down because I did not know that it was traumatizing to you.
The video of him punching me, I mean, that just watching the video or seeing it playback is not traumatizing me. It's the narrative. You get what I'm saying? First of all, the video itself was edited, so it didn't show the full. That's why don't nobody know what the hell happened. It's because they chopped and screwed it up so much. Like, wait, what the hell? What's going on? They went straight to the punch, and then they cut it out. They didn't show the aftermath of the punch. They chopped it up so many times, so it's like nobody know what's going on. Y'all some Gucci man punch knocked me out. Well, I never got knocked out. I fought him back after that.
Yeah, I
fought him back. I had to get snatched by security, and we made up the same night. That's why they chopped the video up and they got them interviewing me. We was at a whole nother spot. You get what I'm saying?
Nobody disrespect me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never let nobody get away with disrespect me, so y'all already know. Nothing. Goddamn Gucci did what he felt he had to do. I did what I felt. The actions speak louder than words.
No doubt.
I ain't finna fight no nigga. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass hit with a damn glass. And his ass felt like, oh, I gotta do something about it. This bitch that hit me with a glass.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Cool. I'm still looking good, as y'all can see. And for a nigga to been there hit me that hard, I know y'all like, damn, her face gotta be all fucked up, but no, I still look good. And I still look better than this bitch, and she already know she ain't want none. If she would've had to, she would've had her ass drunk, cross that damn flow and that dress she had.
No doubt. No doubt.
So I guess he felt like he had to do something to his girl. He didn't want his girl to get beat up. But it's cool, you know what I'm saying? We still talk. It's still gravy. I'm getting broke out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see more of me. Y'all gonna see more Gucci.
So it's like painting this narrative, and it's not real. And it made people think that he beefing with me, he don't fuck with me, fuck that bitch. And that was not the case. Like literally, that video was from 2005. Guess when that video got released on the internet?
It was after that, right? Like
2009. He was in prison when the video got released, and people thought it was happening in real time. Like it was some recent shit. The video got released in 2009. It happened in 2005, and it's still a viral video that continues to surface TikTok and everywhere else. And it's Mac Breezy get punched and get knocked out, whoop the whoop the whoop. But they don't even got the like. This the thing. This the thing with me, right? Everybody thought it was funny. But if that would have happened to your mama, sister, brother, would that have been funny?
No, absolutely.
Would I have been wrong if I would have called the police and had your favorite rapper arrested for domestic violence? But because I'm thinking like, I ain't gonna call the police on you because I don't want you. Like, bruh, that's the thing. Like, that's why I say he owed me, because Gucci Man was out on bond for a murder. When that video happened, the Jeezy artist that he killed, he was out on bond promoting his album. And then it's not the truth. Like I was his artist. We were supposed to be performing the song together. Gucci was high, and I already explained this. I ain't finna keep explaining this story, but they don't even got the full story. They bring it in where I'm trying to. They was playing Go Ahead. I was coming up there to do my verse, and then he cut the mic and was like, "Cut that shit, fuck that shit." He was high as fuck, tripping. Like we was going through some stuff in our relationship. I had already explained that, but they don't tell the full story. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we were still together. When I say we were still together, years past. I just gave you the timeline. So you get what I'm saying? It's just not the truth. So it's just frustrating, right? But all I'm saying is, nigga, I could have had you put away. They would have clank locked you up. You get what I'm saying? Like I didn't even tell. But now it's out, and it's just like, why not be like, damn, she's silent for not having him arrested for that.
Maybe you might need to call Gloria. Like, maybe. So is there an active lawsuit at all right now from you?
No.
Okay. And that's what you're avoiding.
I was trying to, like the last time I came out and said, but it's draining on my mental health. Nobody want to touch it. Nobody want to touch my case because they in favor of the bigger celebrity. And it's like a conflict of interest because they represent too many clients that are affiliated to join me on my case to help. It's a conflict of interest. And I have tried to pursue a lawsuit, and I done wasted a lot of money and a lot of time with different people just for me to start the process, and then they just get paid off to just disappear. It's frustrating. So I just gave up. I just gave up, and I just made a song and I put it on the internet. So I was like, well, you know what? They say I'm clout chasing. Well, that's the least I can do. If I can't get the money from the songs, Keisha won't cut me no shit because it ain't Gucci. Gucci don't got no control. Even if Gucci wanted to pay me, he couldn't. He's not in control. So that's why I said fuck Keisha. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I feel like now is the time to speak up and just keep speaking, because the people will come to your rally, you know? Especially right now, they want to hear the truth. So I think it's actually a good thing that you are able to still stand up and say what you want to say, and you're not in any NDAs. You know what I mean?
Guess what? I don't have nothing to lose. I only have something to gain. I don't have anything to lose. What do I have to lose?
Drea,
I don't have anything to lose. What do I have to lose? My life?
So, well, you guys both are in Atlanta. Do you ever see them at the grocery store?
Gucci ain't in no Atlanta.
He's not? Okay.
Gucci live in Miami.
Okay.
They live in Miami.
Okay, I thought
He only come here for work. If I would have ran, I could have popped up on some of his shows. I thought about it.
Yeah, girl. That would be a viral moment if you went to his book signing.
No, it won't. I would be behind bars.
No, you should have pulled up with a book.
No, if I pull up on that nigga, I see that nigga on site. On site, ain't no talking. Spraying. I'm ready to go to war with anybody. I've done enough talking. Ain't no talking. If I see anybody, ain't no talking when it come to me. So my best bet is just to stay off around the folk and just keep putting it in my music. The only thing they could probably do at this point is send me a cease and desist, but on what grounds? Because it's not slander. I'm telling the truth. I got receipts. I can prove everything I'm saying, so it's not slander. What grounds do you have to sue me or send me a cease and desist? I don't know. Maybe you know. Maybe what?
No, it's your story.
I haven't signed the NDA.
You haven't said anything really slanderous about anybody. So I don't think they really could say anything. It's only if you was to say some slanderous and crazy about like Keisha or something.
I didn't.
You haven't. So let me ask you this, because a lot of people are really wondering if this is true. Is it true that he didn't go to his mom's funeral?
Yes.
So Gucci Mane did not go to his mom's funeral?
No.
Why?
She took him, like, once that girl came in the picture, everybody that was close to him
his mom?
Body. That man ain't been around none of his family. The only person that he been around that from you know, outside of family is OJ the Juice Man and Zaytoven that I've saw.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? OJ the Juice Man, Zaytoven, like when I like as far as everybody, and I'm his mama loved me. Me and her was like this. You get what I'm saying, Vicky? Me and her was like this. And even she
Wow.
said it's not my son.
She
But
said that?
I don't know what I be lying because when I tell you when I cut that nigga off, I cut him off. I don't search him, I don't look for him, I don't listen to his music. I can't help but to hear what I hear, of course, but I don't check for him. I don't follow him, I don't nothing. Now I ain't gonna lie, he done came out with a couple bops songs I like. Yeah, you know, I still listen to songs, but I'm not saying I don't go out my way to try to, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't keep up. I ain't keeping up with the Wobsters. Like I don't know what the beef was, why him and his mama fell out. I think it's on the lines of somebody said, well, she was taking money from him or trying to get money from. So I heard some rumors about somebody she was trying to get money from him for his like condition or stealing money. I don't know, child, but at the end of the day, that's your mama. You know what I'm saying?
So his own mom said that she don't think that's her son.
That'll be your next research. It's gonna be a part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep researching. You gonna see.
Wow. Okay, so what happened with the wedding too? Because his mom didn't go to the wedding.
Not just the mama, none of his family.
And
none
every
of
celebrity was there. Even celebrities I ain't seen in them. I'm like, everybody at the. So you're telling me his own mom and his family was not.
None of his family.
I just don't understand it. It don't even matter how much money I have in the world. My mom and my family are always gonna. I don't care how embarrassing they are.
Everybody who grew up with him, everybody that's close to him that he grew up around. I'm not the only one that I got X out. Mojo, like all his day ones, throwback. He fell out with everybody and cut everybody off.
And this was after jail.
This was post Keisha.
Hmm.
She is the common denominator.
And she's been around Atlanta for a while because she was a video model and she's been linked with different rappers. So when did she come into the picture that tough?
What you mean that tough?
Like, I feel like after he got out of jail, they dropped that picture of them hugging and kissing and she was the girlfriend from then on. It was just...
Yeah. Okay, so this is where I'm at with it. I want to get down to the bottom of what's really going on. I'm the same way you asking me questions, I got questions. I'm concerned. And everybody thinks she's dissing. Good, she bitter, she dissing them. No, why y'all called it a diss record? I'm concerned. I'm like, free Gucci, it's not right what he's going through. That's a campaign for him, not against him. Because they gonna clickbait. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned. I want answers. I think we should just start. You know what? I don't know if that's the real Gucci. I don't know what's going on. I feel like if they want to shut the rumors down and shut all the noise, I think they should just do a DNA test. I think they should get one of his family members and just like go live. I mean, not go live, but you know what I'm saying? I think they should do DNA tests with his family members. Which you gonna come around all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? And I've been around his family. I've been to Bessemer. I've been to Bessemer, Alabama with his family. He took me around I know everybody. You get what I'm saying? I feel like the only way we can really get down to the bottom of it is like take a DNA test. Let's see if this him. But I don't really think that's gonna work because like it's deeper than that. Like if your soul not in you, that ain't you. I don't care what I'm looking at in the flesh. If Gucci sold his soul to the devil for riches, fame, and fortune, then it's not him. It's the enemy. It's demonic spirits. But can we prove that? We can't prove that. You get what I'm saying? We know he's schizophrenic, bipolar. We know he always had mental issues, but that ain't stopped him from being great before. So what's different now? He was able to manage it. He might break out into some episodes now and then, but he get on his medication. He right back to himself. You get what I'm saying? So what are you doing that's different? We to the point where we don't even recognize him. He don't act the same. He don't talk the same. His music ain't the same. But you making him better. You're making him something else that we don't recognize. We want the old Gucci man back. We're not saying we want him to be kicked down doors and robbing folks and shooting, killing the folks. We ain't saying we want him to do that. We just want, we are fans. You know what I'm saying?
We just want the best for him.
We done invested into this nigga like, hey man,
exactly.
We done invested into this nigga. Y'all keep trying to sell us books and teas and laxatives and shit. Like, bruh, waist trainers and shit. This ain't what we signed up for.
It's crazy that you say that because
we ain't signed up for no laxatives and no damn
tummy tea.
Girl, like, but at the end of the day, I'm like, bro, why should we buy your book? Why should we pay $500 and some for your therapy sessions that you're not licensed for? Why should we buy his new album and listen to his new music if you just literally told us that he don't remember? How can he make a book and an album about episodes when you in the same breath you just said he don't remember nothing that happened when he go through his episode? So that's why you doing all the speaking out for him, because he don't remember nothing, and you the only one that can heal him. You his therapist, you his everything. He don't need nobody but you. Well, you say he a better person. Y'all say he a better person. He's a better person for her. Cause he ain't a better music artist. He's not a better musician. He's not a better CEO. He's not a better a lot of things. What is he, just a better husband for her? But we don't give a fuck about that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what? It's not, don't get me started.
It's not adding up.
It's not adding up.
You said something interesting earlier about a conservatorship. And I think we see that a lot with these celebrities, Kanye, Britney Spears.
Yeah.
So, it did give signs of that. And honestly, they let us into their world and we saw the interview. So it's not like we're saying anything that.
But now they playing in our face and we're being bamboozled. And don't nobody want to feel like they getting over on it. Like, y'all playing in our face at this point. That's why everybody like, bruh, everybody can't be wrong. Everybody, we all having the same question. It's some suspect going on and we won't answer.
Why do you think that all the men in the industry share the same girls? Like, why do they? Because you was messing with different rappers too, but why do rappers
go after the same girls?
Industry girls.
They do that because they ain't got to worry about their business getting put out there. If you're a public figure yourself, you're not gonna be trying to go tell everybody, yeah, I fuck with him, this is what we did, kissing and telling, because we all got an image to protect.
Yeah.
So people mess with people in the industry because it's safe. You get what I'm saying? It's safe. That's why people end up messing with people within the industry. That's why I wasn't scared to say what I said, because I know everybody business. Everybody fucking everybody in the industry. I'm not the only one, but it's hard to fuck with people that are regular person, because then they gonna go tell everybody. You get what I'm saying? So that's why people fuck with it's like everybody sharing. Man, listen, we ain't finna go there. And the thing about I don't feel no type of way, nobody trying to pass judgment on me, because like we all in the same boat. Unless you some kind of version of saint, if you're sexually active and you out here dating, we all sleep with different people. It's just so happened that the people that I sleep with are public figures and they millionaires and shit. That's the only difference. So y'all know them because they're public figures. I got probably the same body count as the next bitch.
Right. Except for yours are celebrities or rappers.
Mines are millionaires.
No, that makes sense. So what advice would you give, all the stuff that you've been through as a young artist in the game? What would you tell because it seems like a lot of artists keep learning the same lesson over and over again. I hear this over and over again. They end up with nothing, no rights on the music, no money.
Like that's what I'm saying. So my main thing is, like, as far as the women, I do not recommend sleeping your way to the top. You get what I'm saying? Sleeping around with people, they not gonna respect you. They gonna take advantage of you. You get what I'm saying? And it's too much shit going on out here. Like, it's diseases. Then but when I was young, I didn't know my worth. I didn't know my worth. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't know that having sex was like a spiritual like thing that like all the different people that you've been with and they spirits and like intertwined and it can affect you spiritually in the kingdoms before. I ain't know none of that until I start getting in. It's until I start getting saved and getting into the word of God. So I didn't know no better. You get what I'm saying? You live and you learn, but I never did it, you know. And the main thing I tell everybody this when they ask me is just learn the business. A lot of this could have been avoided if we would have took the time to, you know, take business classes, read up, research on the business before we step into the business. So when we get in it, we know what we're doing. We know how to read contracts, and can't nobody get over on this. You know what I'm saying? And get an entertainment lawyer. If you don't want to do all that work, get an entertainment lawyer. But hell, even then, these people be working for other people, so they might not have your best interest. You still got to cover your own ass at the end of the day. Do you get what I'm saying? And don't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody. Everybody in it for themselves at the end of the day. It's a dog eat dog world. You do need spiritual discernment because Lucifer run the music industry. And I'm not saying that to deter nobody from being in it or making music. You just gotta be knowledgeable and aware and put your armor on so that you can know how to maneuver and navigate through it. You know? Keep God first, stay prayed up, educate yourself. I think the best when I started managing myself and when like I set out, what a lot of people don't know is why they stopped hearing from me. You know, when you was asking me, well, it seemed like Nikki was going up and up and up, and then we was hearing listen you. Well, I want you to put this in the interview. Please put this in the interview. I made the decision to sit out some of my contracts, like actively, like kind of like protested and didn't make music because I refused to let the people who I was signed to make more money off of me. So I purposely didn't. That's why you see me put music out now. A lot of these songs is old that I'm releasing, but now I get 100%. I own all my masters. I get 100% of everything now. Do you get what I'm saying? So I set out a lot of them contracts and I just waited till everything expired. It was a lot. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to get into everything. We talk about I'm pushing 40 and y'all talking about stuff from 2005. We ain't got all day to talk about it. It's gonna have to be a follow-up.
Okay. Well, this is my last question. I'm gonna let you go. Would you recommend that an artist sign to another artist?
No.
In your experience?
It really depends on where that artist at in their life. Like, if maybe like somebody like, do I want to put names out there? Because it really depends on where that artist is in their life. Like, if you're dealing with a seasoned person that's already had they run and they looking to bring the next person up behind them, that could possibly be a good situation for you.